muted.
I'm Zach.
And this was Cheesy.
They weren't even unmuted yet.
We discussed for... Hey guys, how you doing?
Welcome back to the Zobcast.
I'm Zach.
And we're still having technical difficulties on the 33rd episode.
It's nothing compared to what we used to have. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. All right. I'm Zach. This is Bobby. We also got Clark over here blowing a massive balloon.
Not a dude. Blowing a massive dude.
Not yet. And then we also have Alex here behind stream. Say hi, Alex.
Ayo.
So today we got a really cool cast coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about trust. Trust involved in drum corps, trust involved in real life, trust involved everywhere, and why it's important, and maybe sometimes why it's not. So, Bobby, how would you define trust off the top of your head without consulting any website at all?
Trust? Dude, I hate being put on the spot. You suck at this. I mean, honestly, my definition would have in it, and you literally can't do that.
Do you trust me not to put you on the spot?
No, I don't trust you. You do that to me every week.
Oh, man. Alex is jamming out to the EDM, I guess we got in the background, right?
A little too loud.
Trust.
It's loud in these speakers, but I'm guessing on stream it's not too loud.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious what the dictionary definition is now.
I wonder if my
Thanks.
mic's even on.
I'm gonna learn something now.
It is.
You're going to go to dictionary.com and look up the definition.
just Google.
definition.
No, I'm gonna look at Google. Just find the
So while you're looking up the definition of trust, I want to talk a little bit about what went on today.
I hope I don't write trust on
And
accident.
what we did. We're in the process of doing something kind of cool. Maybe if you had monitoring.
Maybe my computer wasn't freaking dumb and breaking.
Of course. Clark's just gonna blame it on his computer.
What's happening?
And not use his mic.
Trust. I went to trust and then I clicked images.
Give me the definition of trust.
Oh, I just.
That's a beach.
He said, "Let me get the definition." I clicked on this picture, Clark.
Okay.
It was definitely very loud.
Yeah, we were working on something kind of cool, doing a little bit of film projects. We kind of picked up on how the way.
Firm belief.
What?
First two words that I read.
That's 3 words, and that's not right.
Firm belief.
I fixed
Firm
it.
belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of
Truth
someone.
ability.
Ability, or strength of someone or something.
You know, I didn't finish reading. I just read the first 2 words and added one.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Welcome back to the Zobcast.
So, trust, yes.
Clearly, we're bad at this. Moving on. Trust.
We're completely prepared, but of course, we're Zobcast, so how could we not be not prepared if we are prepared?
Is
You
there a
know what
bug
I
in that
mean?
light?
That's not a bug, that's a wingnut.
No, is there a bug in there?
I don't know.
No,
Do you
it's a
trust me?
wing nut.
I don't know. Is there a bug in there?
I don't know.
I trust you.
Yeah,
I had to trust you this
I've
past
actually
year.
used that line once
What?
when I was driving and the windshield was frozen over on my car before I got my actual car. And I
Oh,
was
you
like,
said, do you trust me?
I scratched off a little bit because I couldn't scratch off anymore, and I was like, "Do you trust me?" And they were like, "I guess." It was so funny.
Have you ever had to drive with your head out the window in the middle of January?
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Oh,
I
was
have.
late for school, and I
Oh,
was like,
that's fun.
Well, I have no time to scrape this off. I thought I was gonna die so many times.
Clark, I'm surprised you're still alive today.
Yeah, me too. I've done a lot of dumb shit.
So the big question: trust.
It's a statement.
Clearly, you didn't trust me enough.
So
to
the big
finish.
statement. I didn't trust you to finish. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. I'll trust you this time.
Trust in drum corps. What is it?
Trust in drum corps is basically a requirement. You know, you have to trust the person beside you. You know, you have to trust the person in front of you. You have to trust the instructor. You have to trust the drum major. You have to trust basically everybody. You know, you could easily tie trust to everyone else that's playing with you in the corps and everyone who is staffing you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But how often can you trust yourself? I mean, think about it. Sometimes we're told not to trust ourselves. Say you're in a bass line, right?
I'm in a baseline.
Right? Do you trust? Do you always trust the person who plays the beats before you?
Well, I feel like there's a certain point where trust takes over because you have to first learn your part. So you have to first trust yourself, then you can trust the person.
Do you know what I mean by the question I asked though?
Yeah.
Have you marched in a baseline before?
No.
I marched in.
I've never.
Marched in the same baseline.
Yeah.
I've only.
And what do they always say about like playing your part?
You gotta-
You can't rely
on the other people.
on the other people all the time. You can't always. Yeah. And reliability, trust. That's basically the same realm. You can't necessarily trust them. I know the way the word trust used, maybe it's not like the perfect way to describe it.
Oh, you should trust them, but
Yeah.
you shouldn't be like, oh, they're gonna hit these notes perfectly, so I'm just gonna go off of them.
Yeah. Even if you got to sort of like you got to trust your internal time. You got to trust the feet. You got to trust the drum major, right? You got to know when trust is applied in that situation, right? So obviously this could apply to a multitude of different things, not just I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with it.
This kind of trust can be applied to a multitude of different things. You can't always confide all your trust in a certain person or thing, right? We can't always trust the metronome like we realized like halfway through the season of C2.
Yeah, it's because all of our time signatures were really butt.
Yeah, that's actually a really good way to put it. I remember what they did was...
They keep doing it, too. Just
Yeah.
can't go with 4-4. Gotta go with 5-4-6-4.
4-4 is too...
5-5-4-6-8.
4-4 is too, like...
And then throw in a 2-4 bar.
mainstream. It's all mainstream.
And then
man.
add 11 beats.
4-4 is mainstream.
Yeah, dude. You know why it's mainstream?
Why?
Because it's easy.
That's actually a good point. Yeah. Why though? Why is 4-4 easy?
Please don't.
Because it's not hard.
Here on the Zobcast, we have all of the best information at your face instantly.
Why are
See?
you lying?
That was... Damn. See, I just gave you the simplest answer. Because it's easy. With all
I
the other
trusted
ones...
you not to lie.
I wish they could have seen that.
If you could have accurately blown that balloon up. Oh, damn. Get your trash off the table, Bobby.
That bottle was full. Who needs a balloon?
Honestly.
That was slick.
I trusted Bobby not to push me off my chair.
How? Both my arms.
Yeah, I heard that.
My shoulders cracked.
Hi,
Here.
Calby Freddy Blyle Clawla.
Wow, you really butchered that.
I'm very sorry.
Further than I thought it would.
So I remember we did this sort of like we were how should I say this? We weren't necessarily great with time, we realized at a point in the season, right? Remember when they had us keep doing those exercises where they had the met on and they kept speeding it up or slowing it down depending on
Just the
situation?
pit?
Yeah.
More were just
Yeah, it was just the pit sectional.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's because of all of the dynamics in time that we were getting from backfield.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
It
mean?
was just from the ostinatos. We'd slow down because it was a comfortable rhythm.
Mm-hmm. And then always
Ba-boo-ba-ba-boo-ba-ba.
we'd always have the other parts of the course start speeding up
Yeah.
in situations like that. And what they did to prepare us for that was whenever we played, they would adjust the metronome as it got to the parts that were known to either slow or speed up. And that started to get us used to being on our toes, right? If we were to, I think what we were doing was we were trusting, we would trust ourselves too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what led to us not being able to trust what was given backfield, which leads to tears. What do you feel about that? You weren't listening. You were not listening.
Hey,
I
you,
see it.
You told me 3 minutes before that I need to look at the camera more, so I just thought I'd just stare at the camera.
You're not even looking at
What's
me.
wrong?
Yeah, I normally look at the screen.
It's basically in the same direction.
I know. It's
What's
just a
up,
little
guys? How
higher.
you doing? If you want to talk anything about trust in the comments, go ahead. Give us something to go off of. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just showing a lot of reasons why Zach shouldn't trust me. I just never listen.
Bobby, and you think
You should put a picture of myself above it.
I haven't learned anything from working with you for so long.
Self-love.
For how long? 2 years?
I've worked in. I think so. Yeah, I think it's been 2 years.
2016.
2016, almost 2 years. Yeah.
3.
2015 technically because of the winter. That's when.
3.
That's when we first met each other.
I met him in 8th grade.
You met me in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Actually,
I was about to say
Was it
that
7th grade?
face.
No, it wasn't 7th. Well,
Because
technically it
you
was
did
7th
that cool
grade.
thing, and my little like child mind was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yeah, do you want to grab some sticks?
No.
Wow. All right. Welcome to the Clark Sucks cast.
Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are sticks on the ground somewhere.
I mean, there's a lot of things on the ground.
I mean, you can use those 2 rain sticks.
Yeah,
I
to
found one.
kind of explain, I can do it with one. Here. So, I used to take lessons in just general percussion, right? And we had like a kind of like a band in the stands type thing. That's what we used to call it.
Exactly what
It might have been, yeah. Well, there was also a point where we were like in a concert setting when we all got together a while ago. I think that's what you're talking about. But yeah, band in the stands was basically like our band's name for just getting a bunch of kids in, and then getting a bunch of younger kids in that are too young for marching band and showing them what it's like to play in the stands and stuff. And I met Clark there, and then he saw me in the back doing that.
And I was like, how old were you in 7th grade? Like, and I'll just
What were
preface
you doing?
That's the
I'm
easiest
not
stick
good
trick.
What were you
at-
doing?
At like music at all. Like I'm not very good at it.
That is not the easiest thing.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Is it a high mom?
It's the back stick. Literally, the back stick is the easiest.
What's the back stick? Here, show me the back stick.
Literally, it's like.
Literally, it's the first thing that you
It's
do.
here, you got it.
Oh. Actual stick trick.
Even
Come
I
on,
knew
man.
that, and I've never done it before. I've
Or
done a high
A
mom.
high mom is so much easier.
Oh yeah, high moms are easy.
High moms are fun. Yeah, when they have to do like hi mom.
Thumb
Hi.
rolls- thumb rolls
Listen,
are
if there are battery
Is that the-
if there are battery people watching this right now, I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
I'm bad
We're
at this.
cringy people. Oh, hi, Eric.
Hey Eric. So yeah, our studio is a mess right now because we were using a bunch of props
Yeah, I had to do
in our new coming up thing that we kind of
I
want
used to be able to do it really
to
well.
talk a little bit
Like, I
about.
would never mess it up, and then finals came around,
If Clark shuts up.
and it spun around. It went up,
Me and him were
and
talking
I
about
caught it
thumb
like
rolls.
this. Do you remember that?
Oh,
left
you
arm,
spin
left
it and it's
finger.
like
Show camera. Show camera.
What? Okay, well, we had to do the thing where you, it was like, it'd spin around here. I can't do it anymore. But it would spin around this way, and I always messed it up. And then during finals, I knocked it up and then caught it right here
What,
during
like-
the performance.
Let's see if I can do it
Right in
first
your
try.
elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I
that?
do remember you talking about
Like
that.
What?
Oh, shit.
Our pity attempt. Can you do
Oh
that?
my god.
My fingers.
I can do it.
My fingers are too
I was
fat.
in the drum line.
You know that people like twirl
That
sticks in their fingers? My fingers are way too fat.
It's really hard to do it with this.
You know who taught me that? Sean McWilliams.
A thumb roll?
Our boy Sean.
He did it with the tipping mallet. And I was like, whoa! So I did it with the vibe mallet.
I'm pretty sure I was talking about something but got cut off by Clark and I completely forgot what I was talking about.
Trust.
Yeah, trust. Oh yeah, that our topic.
I mean, we really got derailed when I said 4/4 rhythms were easy.
It's too bad that there's already a podcast out.
Oh my god! That was a big balloon.
That
Clark
shook
blew.
my
That
house.
fucking hurt my ears, dude.
That was way louder than
There was a balloon like this big in front of my door, and Clark just takes a screwdriver. And...
It hurt my
So
ears.
sorry.
We got a whole bunch of new
Oh,
equipment.
hi, Sean.
That's what we.
Hey,
that's what
Sean,
we-
thanks for teaching me thumb rolls.
Sean, we were literally just talking
Dude, that's
about you.
weird.
Yo,
When we talk about Gary,
he felt his
what's
ears ringing.
Oh my,
My
yeah,
right ear is ringing.
people are gonna start flooding to the Zobcast because they heard that freaking balloon pop. Like, holy crap!
Is Jenna here?
Probably not. What's up, Sean? What do you say?
He's like, dude, I was like, I taught him that when I just watched it.
Thanks my boy.
Hey. Yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, our studio is a
What was
mess
that?
It's still really full.
because we're in the
Don't worry
process
about
of
How loud that
It was really loud.
Uh,
was.
attempting.
I'm sorry.
We're in the process of attempting to make a little. Should I just spoil it?
Wow, look at all
No!
those.
Yeah,
Look at all those things flying across the
Should I just
screen.
spoil it?
We're
Oh.
official announcement.
We're filming a talk show. Yes, we have a talk show in store for you guys very, 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 very
That's
soon.
not good.
And we are, oh man, we are so,
Are we
so,
good?
so excited for it.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
You may need to.
You may need to.
What happened?
We're
We
good,
good?
guys. We're
we good?
good. We're
Are you
good.
sure?
Of course.
Are you sure?
Why does that say preview?
It's not a preview. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Has drum corps given you guys trust issues? A little bit.
Has what?
Drum corps giving us trust issues?
Oh my gosh,
A
yeah.
little bit.
Yes, it has.
No.
No idea.
I never really
Clark, is it good?
understand.
Stop showing me the Zobcast. What
The
the?
zoo-
The Zobcast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I almost said
You know when
that.
people say, like-
Wow.
You know when people say like when they go to bed they hear like the Met in their dreams.
Oh my
and they're like,
gosh,
that's
yeah.
a nightmare. I've never had that happen before in my life.
What's up, dude?
Wait,
Is there actually a Zobcast?
Is there a Zoocast?
that's what you're worried
Alright, I think we're still good.
about? We're good.
Yeah, something just happened with our whole streaming software. I don't know what the hell that
weird
was.
and
That was
terrifying. Why does it
very
still say
weird.
preview?
I don't know.
I don't
mean,
know. It's
going with
Everyone's
it.
on their phone, so I guess I'll check Snapchat.
No, we good.
Get
We're
off
on
your
our
phone.
phones
Yeah.
to check the stream, Bobby.
Hey.
Maybe we shortened the Zobcast just so we'd have less technical difficulties.
No, that wouldn't happen at all.
No, we already had enough. They always have in the beginning. What do you mean?
What's really funny is when we finally got
Trust.
the screen for technical difficulties, we only used it for memes.
Yeah, we only
Yeah,
used it
if
when
you go back to any
we only
highlight,
used it because we farted.
if you go back to any highlight we've ever made on the Zobcast, yeah, you understand.
Alright,
you
so
understand.
back to the fucking. Oops.
Well, we trusted our OBS to work, and apparently it's doing a crap job of that. Trust. Clark, shush. I'm trying to think here, and you're being rebellious.
Assignments.
Like video assignments?
Yeah, or like rep assignments.
Rep assignments?
Yeah, like reps.
Rep assignments. I've never heard reps called assignments.
I don't know, dude.
What?
Just go with it. You know when like, all right, yo,
I trust you.
I'm gonna call Matt out really quick.
All right, call him Matt out.
I got a name drop because
Okay, name drop. Go
yo,
ahead.
whenever Matt gets frustrated, he's like, yo, just listen to it, listen to the rep, and he says the rep, and then you're like, let it sink in, trust it. Probably doesn't say that, but
Okay.
he's like, trust in me. He doesn't say any of this stuff.
He doesn't get that philosophical.
In
Okay, I
in
don't-
my mind, this is just what Matt does. He's just like, trust in me.
You see Matt as like a guru just hovering over the pit, just like
He's just mind freak. He just
mind freak.
He gets on one foot. He's like, whoa.
Matt, you need to have a series. Matt needs to have a series.
Why don't we just get Matt on this?
Like to work with us as part of the Zobcast.
Not even.
He's
Just
an
like,
adult.
No, it's a guess.
Get him as a guest.
Oh, dude, I want to get him as a guest.
Hey,
Yeah.
Matt, if you're listening, or if your ears are ringing and you come on, hey, you should.
if you heard that beckon of a balloon pop like 5 seconds ago, then you know that we're waiting for you.
No, the shockwave hasn't reached him yet.
The Zobcast needs me.
Burst through the wall.
Whoa.
Listen to the rap.
His house is all quiet. Dust falls from the ceiling. It's
Peek into the.
and then like the da-na-na-na, and he's like, it cuts to him here.
The Matt signal.
He just burst through the ceiling.
It's a beard. It's just a beard in the sky.
No, it's a Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
If you don't know who Matt is he's only teching CPIT, right?
He's a really cool dude.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I think so.
Or is Omar still the arranger?
I think
Yeah,
so.
he's just a tech at CPIT now.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. I'm really excited for that.
That's basically all he did last year too.
Yeah, there was a huge thing where like this is where like a lot of trust things came. We had to really trust like all the techs of the staff. Like our main pit dude Matt wasn't there for like a large part of the season.
He was with
40%.
me.
4 or 5 weeks.
He
4 or
was with
5.
me.
Yeah, he was with basically he was with you.
Yeah, he was making sandwiches with Alex. At,
Yeah.
syrup
at-
sandwiches.
at cadets.
I
No,
remember
at C Pit, not
I
even
made
cadets.
grilled cheeses.
Yeah, a bunch of the staff couldn't like be there for a few weeks of the season, so Matt had to step in, fill in for them, and literally like it was hard on him, dude. That's difficult. You know what I mean? Used to the Seek 2 grind, and then all of a sudden gets thrown into teaching at CPID. You know.
That was good though when we went to that one show that I can't remember the name of. The
When he
stadium
was still teching,
Yeah.
and we went and saw him. That was Clifton.
Yeah, when they did
Clifton.
like the checks and stuff, I was like, ooh.
Speaking of Clifton and Mini Tour and stuff like that, if you guys didn't already see, the entirety of Mini Tour's vlogs are done. Yes, that's right, the entirety. So Zob Vlog 1 to 8 is up on our YouTube channel, which you should definitely go and check out. You can find the link to it on our YouTube about, or on our Facebook about page, or if you just search Zobcast on YouTube, you can go find it. Sorry for plugging. All right.
You should subscribe. You should find our Patreon. And
Yeah,
take
if
and
you
take a
Shut
screenshot.
up about the Patreon.
If
You
you
should-
find it, we'll donate to you.
Yeah, if you find our Patreon, you should send a screenshot and send it to Zach and go, why?
Yeah, send me a snatch of our
And then send like cobweb emojis.
for the day after Halloween, or just for like it's unused.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's November. It's No Shave November.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna have to shave.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shave too.
I'm not gonna look like a crust monster.
I'm not gonna. If you guys saw the past few Zobcasts where I was into shaved,
Mustache.
What mustache?
why you gotta bring that up though?
Beard.
Yeah, if you saw the last few Zobcasts and you saw that patchy mess that walked on the screen, yeah, no, please,
Alex, what are you doing?
Alex, put your stomach away. This is a children's cast.
I'm not on.
This
No,
is
it's fucking
this
not.
is a Christian cast.
What fucking is it?
Get your stomach out of my good Christian server.
Alright, I'll put my dick in it instead.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
So
wow.
trust.
Bobby, you were kind of Is that for me? Like,
So trust.
do you go back on topic for me, so that I can get back on topic?
No, I just say the topic.
So trust.
Yeah, I just
It doesn't
go-
work.
Yeah, it really
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
Work.
It does
It
not
doesn't work
work.
ever.
I mean,
you've noticed, so clearly it does something.
It's a good. It's a good attempt.
So trust, huh?
Yeah, I'll go back to what we were talking about. How like you gotta, how the pitch shouldn't. Well, here's one thing that you should think about. I've always been when I was in high school. They would always say to look at the drum major,
Yeah, they would say that in my high school too because we didn't have a drum line.
but then we go to drum corps, right?
Yeah.
Drum
Never
corps?
look at the drum
And
major. Only look at the drum
literally,
major. for the
like,
first hit.
this might be different across drum corps. Don't get me wrong, but in C2, never ever look at the drum major,
No, that's a-
Unless
except for certain circumstances.
unless you're directed to by
Yeah.
an instructor.
Because you can't really trust what you see from the drum major because it's going to carry over differently if you adjust to what you hear.
Mhm.
Like we talked about earlier, the front ensemble is the last thing all of the sound you hear from the ensemble goes through, right? It's kind of like the ending filter, I'd call it, right? We talked a little bit about that more in depth in electronics
Good
and stuff
decision,
like
Clark.
that.
Good decision.
You can go ahead and go back and watch electronics if you want to hear what we were talking about. Clark is stabbing an empty bottle
This is a very bad
of
decision.
soda.
At least it
and-
wasn't on his leg like it was before.
You want to show your success?
That was almost perfectly framed.
Almost perfectly framed.
It's gonna fly off and hit
Clark.
Alex in the head.
Clark, it's gonna fly off and go somewhere, dude. God.
Who sent the crying emoji?
No.
What is this?
Back to the
Back to
Zobcast.
reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
So trust.
Shut up, Bobby.
What other drum corps shows? Maybe DCI shows. We talked about C2.
Oh yeah, there are
DCI.
also a bunch of DCI shows that relied on having trust as their main key factor. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
Alex, do you want to give us an example of
So-
a drum corps show?
Sorry, I
that,
almost got
that
stabbed
would
by a
not be possible
screwdriver.
at all without trust.
I almost got stabbed by a screwdriver.
Oh, it's fine,
sorry.
man. I understand.
Oh god.
Carolina Crown 2012 for
Carolina
the common
Town.
good.
Carolina Town.
I mean,
Carolina.
you could really. This is just general. You could really argue every show.
Well, yeah,
Like,
every show
every show. But
requires
we're just
an amount
highlighting
of
certain
trust.
shows.
but like a large, like to the point where if one person was kind of off, things would be bad. You got to trust, like
Yeah.
hardcore.
So in
I would say like a lot of indoor shows.
oh yeah,
a lot of indoor shows. Yeah.
Anyways, you were saying about Carolina Crown.
So Carolina Crown, they had, I don't know if anyone has seen it, or I know it was a pretty good show.
You said 2012?
Yeah.
Okay.
2012.
But you know the year the world was supposed to end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
what's
2012.
Anyway,
Significance.
The end of the Mayan calendar. Right.
They had gongs, bass drums, and timpani set up all around the field,
Uh-huh.
from like yard zone to yard, end zone to end zone,
Yard zone.
and then all across the back sideline. And they had their drum line there and do impacts for the ballot.
That requires a lot of
not learn?
That's one of those situations where the people that are backfield, right,
Yeah.
would really need to watch a drum major.
Yeah.
Yeah, like did they? In-ears weren't really a thing then.
I'm so
No.
interested.
No.
In-ears only became a thing in 16. With
Yeah.
Oh my god. Clark, have you not learned?
I don't know what's going on. What happened?
He said the same thing like 8 times.
What did he
He
do?
keeps doing it.
Is he spinning it around and then he hit his hand? Why are you doing
I
that?
can do it without hitting my hands.
You gotta do it on screen. You
You gotta do it on screen now so that everyone
You
can
gotta
see
prove
how
it.
stupid you are.
It's so funny when he does it.
Shit. See, I was doing that, but then I did this. Wait, I can't even do it now. What the?
Clark. No one likes seeing Clark's face on camera.
Yeah, no, that's why I always stay off camera, because I look like a fucking potato.
You actually couldn't do it.
All right, thank you guys so much. We'll try and keep you up to date on our Twitter, which you should follow at the Zobcast.
No, we still have more to talk about.
I'm still talking. You should keep up with us at the Zobcast on Twitter to see how we're doing with our little film project that we got going on. We'll probably drop out an exact date
Oh
for
my
when that's
God.
happening.
Alex almost got murdered.
There's also another vlog coming up, which you got to see. The beginning of the end. There's only 3 more C2 vlogs left, and then soon there's gonna be that cadets vlog that you'll see for the audition camp.
Boo!
What?
I don't know.
So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that.
I don't like change.
I can't go back to C2 and redo the whole season.
Yes, you can. Build a time machine. Mach weiter.
What?
I got that.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get it
Man,
either.
we're out of the loop. Clark, help.
You guys are on different timelines.
We're on different timelines.
Stock. Marty.
If you want to understand what we're talking about, go back to like session 26.
Marty.
How do you remember which one it was?
Because
Marty.
I'm a
Yeah,
genius.
that's not true. It's like saying I'm a genius and I'm stabbing a plastic thing with a screwdriver.
Okay, so we answered a fair amount
So
of
not smart. Clark.
We answered
Please no.
we answered a fair amount of the questions that were asked prior to this episode.
That's
What-
also.
But there is
I mean, you
but
can do
there
that if
is
you want.
one question that we did not successfully answer. Can we trust Clark?
No.
I don't think Clark can even trust himself
No.
because he kept
He's-
he kept hitting himself.
He's-
As soon as he found that screwdriver.
Do not do that. He has the bottle on his knee with a screwdriver ready to go through. If it goes through, it's penetrating his knee. That is scary. Oh, okay. We'll give you information on when we finally get that stuff up, right?
That stuff should
So-
be really funny.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Lot Hype for being awesome and continuously supporting us.
Oh!
That's spit just went everywhere. Yeah, thank you for your continuous support. Thank you for everyone who also supports the Zobcast. It's great to know that you love watching us and you love hearing us, even if we have crap to give you. Thank you again
Drop a share.
so much. If you're listening to us on Lot Hype Radio or
Sorry for the balloon pop.
or if you just like Lot Hype, period, there's this cool nifty little thing called Pay What You Can that you can hit up on the Lot Hype site. There, if you enjoy all the content that we're creating for you, like from Zobcast, from Drunkcore, from podcasts, from all of Lot Hype's amazing material, you can go ahead and leave a little bit of money just to support them. You also don't have to, right? That's completely up to you. But just so you know, so much support from that. It helps so much. So, yep. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.